Greetings, Facebook family. I wanted to bring a word before you today. The top subject matter is about worrying what people think about. We shouldn't be concerned about people's thoughts, especially when we're trying to do what God wants us to do. Whenever we're doing what God wants, there's always going to be someone trying to stop you from doing it. You know, I think about the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, when King Saul clearly has given instructions about taking out a group of people, not sparing any of them, and he completely ignored them. And in doing so, when he was confronted by the prophet Samuel, he tried to lie about it, and finally when they got to the truth, he made it clear, you know what, I feared the people more than I feared your instructions. And as a result, he missed out on having a dynasty. God rejected him, and God sought a man after his own heart, David. Another circumstance in the book of 2 Samuel, when David is already king, he's dancing before God, praising God in front of people. He looks somewhat foolish in front of his wife, Michal. She says something about it, but he tells her that I will look even more indignant for the Lord. That just goes to show you he's humble. He's not concerned about what he appears to look like to other people. He's more concerned about pleasing God. That's how we need to be as believers. You know, in the walk of faith, there's always a cost associated with what we're going to do. We have to learn to let go of people's opinions, let go of things in order to do what God has called us to do. You know, in the Bible, so many people God used had to let go of what people thought of them in order to succeed. Noah, Moses, David, Jesus, Peter, the list goes on. Apostle Paul even talks about it in the book of Galatians, about if you please God, you can't serve men. You have to choose one or the other. You can't have two masters. Jesus makes it clear that as a disciple, we are to carry our cross daily. If we are willing to carry our cross, we cannot be called disciples. So whatever God has called you to do, be single-minded, not double-minded. Don't try to please Him and please people at the same time. You can't serve two masters. The Bible says that. You have to make a decision who is more important in your life, Him or them. And another note as well, I'm going to speak to my notes just so I can make sure that you get everything I'm trying to say. Another scripture that was spoken by Jesus is, no student is greater than the teacher. If Jesus, who is the Son of God, was called the Prince of Demons, what makes us think we're going to escape all kinds of backbiting and negative remarks from people? We're following after Him, so expect the same things in return. But it says in the Beatitudes, blessed are ye when men revile you, speak all manner of evil falsely against you for my name's sake. For great is your reward in heaven. For just as what was done to the prophets, or just as done to you, was also done so to the prophets before you. So be encouraged, friends. Be encouraged that no matter what you're going through, no matter what people say, trust God and do what He wants you to do. Because ultimately, He's the one that you want to please. God bless you. Here's some scriptures that you can make reference to so you can get an idea of what this message is about and get a fuller understanding of these people I spoke about. Matthew chapter 10, verse 37 through 39. Matthew chapter 5, verse 11 through 12. 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 16. Chapter 6, verse 22. The entire chapter 6, basically. Galatians 1 and 10. 1 Samuel 15 and 24. Read all of 15, though, to get the entirety of it. And Matthew 16, 24. All right. Well, God bless you all. And remember, whenever you follow God, what He may tell you to do may look exactly like it doesn't make sense. Trust God and don't worry about what people say. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all their ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. God bless you.